Donald Trump, the 47th president of the United States. Why? There is a temptation, I think, and there will be a temptation for some on the right to spike the football, to dance in the end zone, to dance on the grave of the left. There will be a temptation to say this is a rejection of insanity. I see it differently today. I see an affirmation. I see a victory for Donald Trump. I see a victory for America. 2016 was your middle finger. It was a giant middle finger. It was rejection. This was union workers with a middle finger to their union boss. This was Hicks, hayseeds, rejecting the good old boys. And this was even the good old boys rejecting the effete elites. This was a rejection in 2016 of the elites. And most notably, it was a rejection of Hillary Clinton. 2020 was something different. 2020 should have been a rejection of insanity. It should have been a rejection of COVID masks and school shutdowns. It should have been a rejection of BLM insanity, of transgender insanity, of race hucksters. It should have been a complete rejection of what had taken over, this craziness in America. But we were censored, we were manipulated, and yes, we were cheated in 2020. Something different has happened in 2024. It's not a rejection. It's an embrace. You see, all of that hucksterism, calling everything racist, well, that had moved on. It ceased being something scary and had turned into a joke. It even went from being a joke into something sad. It went from something sad to being something blocked. You didn't even hear about it anymore. Media manipulation. And by the way, the media, one of the biggest losers, if we are going to spike the football, media, one of the biggest losers of 2024. You could say that this election represents a funeral, a wake. For yes, I think CNN and CBS and NBC and ABC and the Washington Post and the New York Times and NPR. It's a funeral for their influence. They told America that Donald Trump was racist and that he was a Nazi. America didn't listen. They're impotent. And by the way, if we're accounting losers, another big loser is the machine. A machine that propped up Joe Biden that told us that a man that was rotting before our eyes was a competent leader of the United States of America. It was a machine that put in place Kamala Harris, a machine that launched lawfare against Donald Trump, attempted to block him from the ballot, arrested him, lined him up for mugshots. A machine that did everything possible, including bringing in Wonder Woman and the Avengers, Mark Ruffalo and Mark Cuban, Beyonce and Taylor Swift, and to all of our great surprise, even brought in the political influence of Cardi B. The machine wielded all that power and lost. But 2024, I don't think, is about that loss because it all had been reduced into a Reddit comment section. You're a Nazi. You're a fascist. The media manipulation is a blade that had been dulled, cut too many times, nothing left. No, what I think happened in 2024, as opposed to the rejection of 16 and the would-be rejection of 20, what I think happened in 2024 was an embrace of Donald Trump's economy, an embrace of Donald Trump's personality as exhibited in places like with Theo Vaughn or Andrew Schultz or Joe Rogan, an embrace of a true joy, red, white, and blue, an embrace of Donald Trump, and as such, a victory for the United States of America. Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.